Hey guys, so we're gonna get right into the video. I've already primed my face with my Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer, and here you see me putting on my Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation in shade 7.75. I'm also using it as a concealer to conceal my under eye bags, which are really bad in the morning. Using my small fluffy brush, I'm going to lightly contour my face with the BECCA X Chrissy Teigen Glow Face Palette in the shade Malibu Soleil. And this palette is literally amazing. I'm not even gonna kid you. I'm just going over my temples, my cheekbones, and underneath my jawline and nose to define and slim them a bit. And I just dust a little bit of that powder underneath my nose and a little bit above the tip of my nose to give it that little upturned look. Don't forget to leave a like and let me know what you'd like to see next, or if you'd like to see videos like this more often. Here I'm going back in with my palette and using the blush in the shade Hibiscus Bloom to give my cheeks a pop of color. I also add a dash on my chin just, to brighten it up. And here you see me going in with my Too Faced Natural Eye palette from their neutral eyeshadow collection, and I'm dusting off the color Heaven on my eyelids. Here I'm taking the color Velvet Revolver and blending that into my crease using my finger. And the key is, of course, to blend. Blend it, baby! Here I'm taking the shade Sexpresso and lining my upper and lower lash lines, making sure to blend, of course. Going back into my palette, I'm going to take the shade Cocoa Puff and blend that into my crease, just to add some depth and dimension to my eyes. Repeating on the other side, of course. I'm taking a little bit more of Cocoa Puff and adding that to my crease just because I didn't feel like it was dark enough. Now I'm going to dig into Honey Pot and put that on the center of my lids. Oh my god, this color is absolutely beautiful. And this is also my key to highlighting, as you'll see later on in the video. Using my Anastasia angled eyebrow brush, I'm going to use the tip to line my upper and lower lash line with Sexpresso. Now I know that the line is looking a little messed up right there, but it's going to get fixed. Of course, I'm going back in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation, and I'm using that to conceal the under eye area and any excess fallout that I had from my eyeshadow. Going back in with Cocoa Puff, I'm going to redefine my crease by blending that back in, since the foundation did fade it a little bit. Now for eyebrows. Using the Anastasia angled eyebrow brush, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Dipbrow in the shade Chocolate and fill in my eyebrows. Here you see me using my Too Faced palette and using the color Sexpresso again to darken up my eyebrows, using it as a substitute eyebrow powder. Then I'm going back in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation and using that as a concealer to redefine my eyebrows even further. Look at that before and after. I'm going back in with my dip brow and doing the same to the other eyebrow, trying to get them as even as possible. Using my favorite mascara, I'm going to be using Benefit's They're Real to give my eyelashes that little boost. And a little tip is to always go over top your eyelashes so that they end up being darker. Now my mascara was a little dry, so I just used a little bit of Access to go over my eyebrows as a eyebrow gel. Then I'm going back in with my BECCA palette, using the highlighter in the shade Beach Nectar to highlight the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, my cheekbones, Cupid's bow, and chin, just because I like to look extra glowy. And then I'm using the tip of my nail, of course, to highlight the upper arch of my eyebrow. Now here comes the tip. I'm going to use Honey Pot from the Too Faced palette to give it that extra glow. And I'm just putting that over top of the highlighter from the BECCA palette. Layering highlighters on top of each other really does give you that extra glowy effect. So always try to do that if you want a out of this world kind of glow. To redefine my nose, I'm going back in with the bronzer from my BECCA palette and putting that on the bottom bridge of my nose and on the top to give it that upturned look. Now for the lips. Taking my Anastasia angled eyebrow brush, I lightly lined my lips with Sexpresso, and then I went back on top with my Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Stepping Out. Then I'm going to go back in with my eyebrow brush and use a little bit of that Sexpresso to shade the lips back over, just to give it a two-tone kind of look. Now I'm using the color Honey Pot to contour my lips, and I like them to have this certain kind of little shape, so you'll just see in the video how they look. Then I'm using my Anastasia eyebrow brush to go in between and sort of give them this little cracked kind of look. Then I'm taking my Badescu setting spray and spraying that over my face lightly. Now for the hair. The whole time in the video, I know you could see part of my track, but that's okay because it's going to get fixed. My leave out is a mess, but I'm going to use a little bit of water to flatten it out since my hair is really curly. Then I'm going to take my Chi hairspray and spray that over and comb it out. Now that my hair is a little flatter, I'm going to put a scarf over it to keep it even flatter and do my edges with my Cream of Nature Argan Oil Edge Control. I'm just going to comb them out lightly and, beautify them. Then I let my scarf off and I'm good to go, guys. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a thumbs up if you liked the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment on what you'd like to see next. Music is by Tobu, and make sure you check them out. I'll catch you guys in the next one.